Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Empowerment Hour with Preventative Health Institute. I'm Kendra Duquette. Today, we're going to be talking about why we named our foundational burden bootcamp. Okay, there is a reason behind it, and I'm going to draw you a picture. So it's a visual I use a lot in our clinic with our patients. I probably have used it in the training. I use it a lot, but it's a really good visual to explain to you that the total burden on our bodies is what is actually causing our bodies to break down, dysfunction internally, and then become symptomatic. Okay. So those of you that are just listening to this podcast, hopefully I do a good enough job that you can actually visualize this without seeing me. Okay. So this we call your threshold bucket. So this is how much your body can take before it starts breaking down. Okay. Sorry, I have to stand on my tiptoes. This is a faucet. So the faucet is your diet, your lifestyle, and your environment coming in. We've talked about that before, that those three things are that is the cause of chronic conditions, right? Okay. So this is from before you were even born. This is your lifestyle coming in. Okay. So this is pouring in. This is your body, how much you can take. This is how your body is able to detoxify all of this stuff and keep up, okay? So, unfortunately nowadays, really in this last decade, babies are born already to the top of this and overflowing. This should be something that is filling up over your lifetime, but because of our toxic environment, babies are already born at this stage. So when you're right here, this is coming in, your body is hopefully flushing everything out. You get to this point and you're not symptomatic. You're not experiencing anything. That's why so many people's like, I feel fine. And there's no possible way they could feel fine because of the way they're living their life, what they're eating, that type of thing. But this is why. Well, actually, there's two reasons. So it's either they're right here and they haven't become symptomatic, or they're just in adaptation mode and their body has just adapted to how they feel and they don't know any difference. They think they feel fine. Okay. So then with your life, one more thing comes in, and that's a lot of times it's a precipitating event, like maybe a car accident, a divorce, a move, a new job, something that's stressful. Maybe the farmer next door was spraying glyphosate on the field, whatever, just one more thing that your body cannot take. Actually, a lot of times it's pregnancy for women, especially at the birth of a second child for some reason. But one more thing comes in and now all of a sudden you're symptomatic. Okay. And symptoms can be anything. That can be, allergy. As a child, you were a sickly child, you had allergies, you had asthma, you had your appendicitis, something like that. These are all symptoms. Psoriasis, dandruff, whatever it is, it's just your body showing you, having a conversation with you that I am overburdened, basically. So this continues to pour in your diet, lifestyle, and the environment. More and more symptoms come up, and then your body just can't keep up. Okay, so this is just dripping out because your body can't keep up. This is pouring in, and unless people get off this track, you're just, over the course of a lifetime, more and more and more symptoms are going to crop up, and that's what's happening to people. So, this could be brain fog, fibromyalgia, thyroid problems, skin issues, unexplained pain, migraines. Who knows what people are having? They can't work under pressure. Peripheral neuropathy is a big one. ADHD, autism. There's just whatever it is. It's however that body is presenting its symptoms. So that's what this is. So what the Body Burden Bootcamp is, the foundational piece, hold on, I need an eraser here, is we help turn this off, okay? So we do that by helping people to focus on where they have control, right? Where you have control in your life, your diet, your lifestyle, and the environment around you that you do have control over. So we slow this down. Can't turn it off because people have a life, right? But you slow it down. And then get your body working optimally so it can keep up. So this is pouring out. This is not coming as strong. And then all these symptoms go away because this threshold comes down farther. So you want it to be about here, you know, so that you have a bad day, you have a birth of a child, you change jobs, whatever. Your life is, you know, happening. There are stressors in our life every day, but you're not experiencing symptoms because you're well below the threshold. Does that make sense? So hopefully you, people that are just listening to this, can get a visual of what I'm talking about. But that's the idea. So you want your body working optimally so that you can deal with these things that are out of our control in our everyday life. And then there are no symptoms. That's why we call it Body Burden Bootcamp, because it is the total burden on your body and lightening that total burden. Okay. And then, and this just shows you how you can really completely reverse and prevent chronic health conditions. And remember, I always say it's chronic health conditions. It's chronic health, you know, disease. It is autoimmune conditions. It's autoimmune disease. It is cancer. Any of these things, none of these are normal. None of these should be happening in the body. And this is why they're happening. And this is why the cause is the cure. And this is why you can completely turn it around. But it all comes down to your total body burden. So anyway, hopefully that answered why we named this foundational piece the Body Burden Bootcamp. Actually, I will say the reason it is called the boot camp is because it is laid out as a 90-day program, right? So either you're working with a PHP if you're going through yourself to become a personal preventive health practitioner just for your own self and your family, or if you're working with us one-on-one going through the actual certification program, you know, the boot camp is because it's a short time. We give you so much information. Like, we're giving you the information you need to completely change your life and then maintain this health for the rest of your life in 90 days. So that's why it's a boot camp. It's a lot of information thrown at people all at once. But since we only have them for a short amount of time, that's why we do it that way. But then they have all of the knowledge and information to go forward, okay? And actually use this in their life for the rest of their life. So that's why body burden and then boot camp. Okay. So hopefully that helped and you understand. And maybe in the next video, I'll kind of explain a little bit more in depth. Okay. So have a good day, everybody. Bye.